All right, somebody just asked me if I'd shoot a video on soldering rings together. So, just so happens I have one on my desk. So, first thing, all right, a ring. For some reason, when people solder rings together, they want to solder them right here at the bottom, okay? I never do that. And the reason I don't do that is because probably you just sized it. So you've already got work there. So I want to avoid any place that I just did work. So when I solder rings together, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna solder them together like here and here, because I'm way away from the work that I did. And secondly, it's much easier to try to take them apart because you can heat it up and put a little razor blade and move it just a little bit without warping the ring. So, how do we do it? First, I'm going to show you my magic tool. All this is a old pair of tweezers that I bent in this shape, and then I dropped them. How many jewelers make that noise when you bend over? All right, so I bent them way out, and then you can see how I bent the ends of it. And what that does is when I put these rings together that I have to solder today, okay, one way always fits better than the other. That it holds everything into place real nice and neat like that. See that? So this pair of tweezers, now I'm going to rotate these just enough. Here's the top of the ring, okay? So remember, I'm going to go, if this is the top, I'm going to go like over here and over here, okay? So if I line my tweezers up like this, here's my points I'm going to solder. But it always works better once I get them lined up to kind of move the tweezers and make my center point where I want to solder. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that right there, I think. Let me look at the other side, because remember, one side's always better. I like the seam right there, okay? So, pretty cut and dry. Let's catch them on fire. Don't leave, Bailey, I owe you money. I'm gonna put my torch right here for a second. And so then it's just literally just your basic solder. And watch how these tweezers are gonna hold everything in place while I do the solder. Because the wide band is much heavier, I'm going to heat it up first. Let's get our thermal energy moving over here. Now I'm going to come in on that seam, set my solder down. Let that solder run between the two, just like that right there. And now I can pull those tweezers off of it and then solder the other side. But anyway, that's how I solder them together and how I hold them while I'm soldering. So anyway, hope it helps. Bye.